Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world. I just want to say greetings. My name is Jacinda Key, and I'm starting this channel to unbreak your heart. Yes, so you can love you again, or maybe for the first time. Because I think that the Beatles were right, that all this world needs is love. All we need is love. It'll fix. So yes, so it's a bit selfish, this channel, in that I would like to heal the world. But really it starts with, it starts with each person. So it starts, the more I love myself, the more I choose and do good things. I make good choices because it just naturally happens. And so I guess I just want to help you do that as well. So it's just natural. You're just naturally doing what is good for you. And so that you feel really freaking good and happy and more just fulfilled and living the life that you dream of and want to live. And so at the end of the day, you're done with your day and you're just yeah, that was a good, you can look back and say, yeah, it's a good day. It was a good day. I did stuff. I did the things I wanted to do, said the things I wanted to say, and you're just you can just rest in peace. You can feel peace and harmony and just relax, So how did I get here? Why listen to me? So yeah, I had this awakening that occurred. I mean, it really started not that long ago, probably a year and a half ago, where I just came out of a really bad relationship. And basically my whole life, I just did not have my cup was not filled. I was making decisions from a half-filled cup, So my heart was just wasn't there. So I just didn't think I had any value, really much worth, low self-esteem, confidence. And I was trying to feel okay all the time, but and sometimes I was better at it than others. I haven't been a complete disaster, but it was more there'd be this is fun for a little bit, and then back to this baseline of kind of ugh. And I just didn't know. So then after 1.5 marriages, I say 1.5 because one I didn't officially get married. So, and then the other one I did, and, had the divorce, and then thought okay, cool. I think I'm good now. I tried really hard in that last marriage to make it work, and it just didn't work, and he left, and we were friendly about it. It wasn't, and so then I was just on my own. I'm fine. I got this, and then just a few months later, I'm just handing my, run into this sexy, Latin dark angel that was here, do you want my heart? Like, here, you can have it. Because I thought maybe I reserved some of it while I was married. So I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. Like, you know, we're getting along. We're connecting, and like, you know, no one's perfect. So here we go. I'm all in. Here's my heart. And then he just was like, oh yeah, cool. This is fun. Like a new freaking car or something. And then he drove that car, which was my heart, into like a tree, like over and over and over. And then eventually my heart car drove off a cliff. Yeah. So there I was at the bottom of this cliff, all torn up, so sad, and just felt this pain in my freaking chest. And like, okay, like I need help. help me, heal me, help me. You know, that's where I was. So I went on a journey that I didn't really know. I just wanted to feel better. But I ended up doing this peyote ceremony, and like went into the sweat lodge, and ladies made me drink something and stuffed like this mushroom on my cheek and told me to suck on it for the night, and then had to crawl into this sweat lodge in the cold. It was cold, and then it was really hot. And I just was getting to the point of like, why did I do this? This sucks. and I ended up just laying on the floor in the mud. Like, what more do you want from me, world? And then I got all these beautiful images of my sad little heart that my parents just weren't able to like fill it up for me when I was a kid, because their cups weren't filled. You know, they did their best, but like, it's just a cycle. So, you know, from then I could forgive myself for a lot of the choices I made, because I kind of wasn't set up. I didn't have a good foundation to go out into the world. Even with my good intentions, it just didn't matter, because I didn't have a good compass, you know? And so then I saw that, and I saw this new, I got like this new heart. This messages were like, now here's you're gonna get a new heart, you know? You're gonna get this good, solid, just wonderful, strong, loving heart. And on top of that, you're gonna get the tortoise shell protection, front and back, double shell. Like we're gonna watch who we're giving it to, who's coming in, and you know, and then I laid there for a while in the mud when I was so uncomfortable, but then by the end of all that, I just felt so at peace, and I came out of that sweat lodge like a different person. Like it didn't happen, like it didn't all like come together immediately, but definitely there was a shift that happened in that moment, or that experience. And since then, you know, just I learned to speak up for myself. I've kind of had to address my life and like the things I was avoiding. But mostly on this journey, what I learned was to love myself And was so hard to say. Like I couldn't even say, like people would say that and I'd like, just love yourself. And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know. It just was like, it just never felt like right. And, but I did it. It's a miracle. It's a freaking miracle, honestly. So anyway, so yeah, that's what this channel is going to be. It's going to be like how, a little bit just talking about what I did and tips for you to, if you would like to use them to help find more love and more peace and more harmony within yourself, so that you just feel amazing. And what else do I want to say about that? My background is, I'm in the medical field. I've been doing ultrasound for 6 years, and before that was in community college. I also did the X-ray program. So I kind of will be talking a little bit like with some, like referring to some medical stuff, but mostly I will be using my intuition, my experience, and just my passions for dance and for singing and musicals, because I see lessons in all these things that relate to life. And so I like to incorporate all of that. What else? I also want to so and along this journey, I was not, or not been a religious person. I didn't have any spiritual practice, but as things went on, I just discovered from my own just feelings and things that, yeah, we are made of stars. The stars are within you. Like this book says, they're in you. And it really changed my perspective, because like, one, it's like, it's cool to just think like, oh, stars are within me, like, yay. But like, no, like the galaxy, like you're made of like the cosmos. It's so much potential energy within you. It's like think about that for a minute. Just pause for a minute, because it changes the way you look at yourself. If you go out through the day and you're just like, I'm just like a piece of meat walking this earth, or I got the freaking galaxy. I'm like full of freaking energy, mighty energy. Like, you might move around a little differently. I mean, just try it. Just try it. So I will be talking about a bit of astrology, because I want you to be aligned to your North Node. What, I know you're like, what's a North Node? Exactly. What is a North Node? Like your North Star. So that you are on you're lined up for your life trajectory, your dream life trajectory. Because really, you're just perfect. Just like some of the behaviors maybe just need to be adjusted, some of the thoughts maybe adjusted, but ultimately, you're a freaking star. And divine. So cool. So I'm just here to help you maybe like tune turn and tune, just so that you could be your best, live your best self. And from there, you'll have a great foundation. And from there, you get to jump off that foundation and freaking hopefully just fly, just fly away, soar. That sounds pretty good, right? But anyways, that is the goal. And since I'm gonna unbreak your heart a little bit, I think we should start. I'll give you just three little tips that just won't be that big a deal if you want to do it. If not, whatever. But so it's important to just tap into your heart center. So literally throughout the day, you might just tap on your chest. Tap, like, hello, heart. You there? You there? Heart? Yeah, something like that. Just try it, it's really simple. And then the other thing, just say one thing you're grateful for. Grateful for my fingers, something easy. Grateful that you're woke up, breathing. I don't know. Woke up and your eyes are working. It's pretty nice. And if you have a hard time thinking of something grateful, just take it away. So like, if you're looking at your face and you're like, take your face away and shit, I think you'll be happy that you have it, So that, just one thing, and maybe one in the morning and one at night before you go to bed. And then the third thing, what else? There was another thing. We'll stick with two. So I'll be back. I'm going to be talking a lot. I don't know if I'm always gonna have this little ethereal background going on, but we're gonna talk, or I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have you follow me on my journeys. I've started singing, so I hope to inspire you, because breaking through some of my fears, and it just makes life luscious. So I hope to inspire you to do the same. Break down those fears. Get out. Let's just bust out of our boxes that we put ourselves in, and society puts ourselves in. Like, I hate being in a freaking box. Like, screw that box. Like, I'm like above the box now. Okay, let's just get out of it and like kick it to the curb. So yeah, I'll have you maybe follow me around. I'm gonna be kind of maybe an example and tell you some tips, some things. Gonna have fairy card readings. What else? Eventually some movement, jazzercise, just all the things that feel good and have fun. So come back. We'll hang out. We'll be friends. And leave a comment if you have anything you want me to talk about, or any suggestions. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking some time to join me. I'm so happy that you did. And I look forward to more interactions with you. Okay, that's all for me today. Thank you so much.